What is up, everybody? It is Coach Paul here from Rise Above here in Shorewood, and I'm here to explain to you why your sleep is shit. And even if you are sleeping, if you're not getting quality sleep, that sleep's not gonna do much for you. But to first understand how to maximize your sleep, you must first understand the hormone melatonin. And you may have seen melatonin before in those little bottles that you can buy over the counter, which I do not recommend, but that melatonin hormone is what makes you sleepy, okay? So that melatonin is gonna be kind of an important thing when we're talking about this topic behind me. Now, again, in order to understand how we sleep better, we must first understand the concept of physics when it comes to white light. Now, for those who are not familiar, the sun produces white light. If you ever take white light and you put it through a prism, or any sort of glass or anything like that, you'll notice that you get this rainbow effect, right? I mean, we've all done this when we were younger, so we should understand that within white light are all of the colors, including blue. And it's important to make note that blue is going to be the color of the light that is going to have the biggest impact on our melatonin. Now, when we start to see blue light into our eyes, we actually start to reduce our melatonin production. And the reason is because when you look up at the sky is, you guessed it, blue. And by nature, humans rise with the sun and sleep with the moon. So physiologically, when we see this blue light up in the sky, our body decreases melatonin production and allows us to wake up a little bit. Now, in order to understand why your sleep is shit, we also have to know that the screens that you have on your phone, your tablet, your computer, your television also emit the same white light as the sun. Now, if we make that assumption that it's the white light, notice that blue is within this. So if you are watching your TV, tablet, computer screen, whatever, your eyes will receive that blue light and start to reduce your melatonin production by up to minimally about 50%, which is a really big number, which means that could take your deep sleep from 3 hours to about an hour and a half. And that is gonna have a huge impact on your body. If you don't get deep sleep, you're not gonna have proper hormone production, your muscles aren't gonna repair, you're not gonna lose body fat. That's the time where your body starts to make those changes. So my basic, very general piece of advice would be to try and cut screens out of your nighttime routine about 2 to 3 hours before you're about to go to bed. Now, if you're like me and I love looking at my screen when I'm about to go to bed, you do have other options. If you go and purchase a pair of glasses that are blue light blocking, it can actually prevent your eyes from seeing blue light, which can be really advantageous for those people who like to look at their screens late at night or watch TV for relaxation before bed. Now, generally speaking, blue light isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's only a bad thing when you received it before bedtime. Obviously, blue light exposure is a good thing in the daytime because you don't really want to be sleepy in the middle of the day. So blue light has a lot of positive aspects to it. Problem is the technology has created a lot of white light for us, and now more than ever, our generations are sleeping like shit, and this is probably why. And even to go beyond that, 2020 has made us a very digitally sound world. So everybody is staring at these and they're wondering, why don't I feel good and rested after a night's sleep? Well, melatonin production's why, sucker.